Guess what? The icon is back. You know who's the icon? Bacalhau! My favorite. Like I said on my previous video of bacalhau, creamed bacalhau, link is right here on the top. My mother brought me up around 6 kilos of it. She was visiting us in Sweden. She was there over 10 days. She loved it, by the way. It was really beautiful weather. It was sunny. The last time she was here, it was in the winter time. It was raining, it was cold, it was wet. So she didn't have the best experience. And she came with a cold, which didn't allow her to go out. Okay, I'm mumbling around. Today I'm cooking one of my favorite dishes. Bacalhau à Brás. It's wonderful, it's delicious. It's been said to be Ronaldo's favorite dish. I can't blame him. I love bacalhau à Brás. It's one of my favorite recipes of bacalhau. So I'm just gonna get cracking. It's not that many ingredients. You're gonna need some parsley, potatoes, eggs, onion. I like to use some lemon juice, olives, and of course, the bacalhau. I got here that I've previously cooked and shredded, deboned it. It's here, ready to go. You do the same. This is how bacalhau looks for the many of you that haven't seen. It's a dried cod fish. It's a staple food in Portugal. I'm Portuguese, if you didn't know that. Yeah, so I'm just gonna get cracking. Let me just check my oil. Yes, my oil is ready to go. So let's go. I got a mandolin here just to make my job easy. You can always, here in Sweden I haven't found, but in Portugal we use, it's kind of like a crisps, but it's like julienne of potatoes, fried potatoes in a bag, but I can't find it over here, so I will use the original one, the potato. It takes more time because I have to fry it. When you buy from the packet, you just do the beginning and then you throw in the end with the eggs and voila. But like this way, it takes a bit more work, but in the end the result is much better. All right, let me just get going. How is this? Yeah, perfect. If you have a mandolin, you do the same, but be careful. These things are vicious. I have my end guard, so I'll use that. And trust me, if you have one, use it. You're never too good to use one, because once the damage is done, you cannot go back. And I had my fair shares of accidents with mandolins over the years. Okay. Yeah, look at this, how quick it is. If you have to do it by hand, you would still be here on the first potato. Voila, that's done. Get this here on the side. And now we start with the frying of these bee babies. Voila. While that fries, I got here a tray with some paper. That's where we're gonna put the potatoes. So the paper is gonna suck some of the excess oil, and that's good. While that is frying, we're gonna work on our, 1 second. on our onions. So you just want them to be onion rings. Slice them thinly. Two large onions, medium large I would say, but I'll put, as usual, I will put the recipes down below on the description section. Okay, so let's just check the potatoes. This is how you want them. Just a tiny bit of color. It's not necessary there is too much color there. The potatoes is just finished frying. This is just the last batch. It came out nicely. Now I'm going to use this same pot. Just want to remove the oil. This is the largest pot I got, so I need to transfer it to a smaller one. Voila. And we're gonna fry the onion in a little bit of olive oil. And we're gonna fry it nicely. Very simple. Fry the potatoes, julienne, put them in a paper, and we're almost done. It's that simple. While that is frying, I'm just gonna break 6 eggs and mix them thoroughly. Pardon for my English. English is not my native tongue, so don't judge me. This is what is going to bind everything together, the eggs, and give it that creamy, silky texture. Voila. Put some black pepper. And some salt. Yeah. Check the onions. So where I was, so yeah, just chop some parsley, roughly chopped, but not too big, not too small, just on a medium size. Voila. So our prep is done, I think. Yeah, we got the potatoes, we got the olives, we got the fish, got onions here, frying nicely, getting a bit golden, like that. This dish is high on the calories. It's got a lot of oil and olive oil. So I recommend you to eat this during lunch, so you don't go to bed like feeling really full and you have time to burn it off some of these calories. That's what I normally do anyway. But it's a very satisfying meal, I promise you that. You have it with a nice cold drink, and yeah, it's really delicious. So if you visit in Portugal, try it out. If you can't find bacalhau in where you live, in the part of the world you are, yeah, just maybe you can substitute by another type of salted dry fish. There's other varieties other than bacalhau, other than cod. So yeah, it's up to you, to your imagination. But you just get a starting point on how to use salted dry cod fish in another way. Okay, that is nicely done now. Now I'm gonna put the bacalhau, put it in. Yes. Nice. Now we're just gonna warm up the bacalhau. It was cooked just an hour ago, but if you have it added in the fridge, yeah, it's nice to just warm it up and break it in smaller pieces if you can. This is nice when it's smooth. And don't add any salt, because the fish is already salty, and if you soak it and you left just a little bit of salt, like I always do, I never take out the whole salt, I leave a little bit, and yeah, so don't add any salt in the cooking process. If later on the serving you feel like it needs a bit more, you can add in your plate. Yeah, it's looking great. It's looking really good. Now we add the potatoes. Yes. Voila. I'm gonna eat like a king. It's been a while since I made this dish. And I want it so badly. You can't imagine. Now we're gonna add the egg. 6 beaten eggs. Voila. You can put the fire down a little bit. And we mix. Nice. Yes. Now it's just gonna cook a little bit, and we keep mixing it. I'm gonna add half of the parsley, and we're gonna keep mixing. And it's cooking lovely, like it's supposed to do. And olives. I'm gonna add just half of the olives. We're gonna use the other half for garnish, the same as the parsley. I know this is a bit strange. Maybe the strange is not the word. Maybe this is a bit awkward that I'm cooking and talking like this, but I just ordered those portable stoves, so I'm just going to be able to cook in front of you, in front of the camera. I don't have to turn my back, and that's just going to increase, I think, my content value, hopefully, and that's the idea anyway. Just to let you know that I'm working on getting the channel up to what's the word? Yeah, just getting it better, quality-wise. Yeah. So that is cooking. Now we're just gonna tidy it up a little bit and come back for serving. Okay. See you in a bit. The moment of truth has arrived. It's finished. It's right here. Now we're gonna serve it. It looks good. I'm not just saying it because I did it. It looks really good. All right, let me just put a tiny bit more of black pepper. You can always add last as well in your plate. Yeah. Okay. Just add here in this bowl. We add here. Then a bit more. Let's chop some lemon. Voila, simple but good. Here we go, bacalhau à Brás. Really simple recipe to do. It just takes a little bit of preparation. Like if you can find those crisps, julienne crisps, buy them. They will save you 50% of the time. Other than that, as you saw, you just have to chop some parsley, slice some onion. Yeah, very, very simple. Traditionally we use black olives. I didn't have any, but yeah, it doesn't really make that much difference. So once again, thank you for being here with me in this journey. I hope you learned something new today and you're willing to give it a try. It's really delicious. I'm not just saying this once again. Yeah, so till next time, bye bye.